Hello, my fiends. I got my look. David Rock Nelson is giant, the horny toad monster, not the giant horny toad monster. I did that one first, back in 2007. I finished that with the giant lizard. Actually, I finished that in 2011. I started in 2006. That's when I bought the prop, and then I filmed it up until 2011 when I finished editing it. The same night my mom died earlier that day, and I wanted to do something good, so even though the movie is already finished, a long version, I wanted to make an edited version that was on one disc because it was like over 2 hours too long, 2 hours and 48 minutes too long on an extra disc. It was two DVD discs, one 3 hours and the other one 2 hours and 48 minutes. But you know what I did? I wanted to make it on one disc. So on the day when my mom died, it was sad. But I thought I'm gonna overcome this and do something positive to make up for it. So that night I determined later that night I was gonna do something positive instead of moping and feeling sad and feeling sorry for myself. I did something good to make up for it. So I determined I was gonna finish the edited version of Giant Horny Toad Monster, which I finished at about 10:33 p.m. An edited version. I cut away 2 hours and 48 minutes of excess scenes that didn't matter, and I just did that all day, afternoon until night, and I finished it at 10:33 p.m. Chicago Central Time, which is 11:33 p.m. Eastern Time for you people out east in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York, and all that. Yeah. So anyway, at the Monster Bash in Pittsburgh and all. So anyway, I finished Giant Horny Toad Monster that night in honor of my mom. So yeah, that was March 28th, 2011. That's when I finished it. Oh, so anyway, I want to say I got 5 new sales, man, of my monster. Look, Richard Morg from Canada. I want you to see that. Look at that cool artwork. There's a mummy. Look at that. He drew that on the envelope. Like me, he draws a bat. See, he's from Canada, man. He's from Canada. And then there's a hand coming out of the blood. And look on the back. He's got a spider, a giant spider, attacking a fly. It says, "Can't stop the rock." That's a documentary. There's the fly, like Carl Sukenik. The fly, help me, with a giant spider coming to get him. Help me, help me. It's like Carl Sukenik asking me to help him all the time. Help me, David Rock Nelson. Help me, David Rock Nelson. You gotta help me. Like in that episode of Magnum P.I. where he's trapped under the glider, and Magnum's trapped. And there's a little fly, and there's a web with a spider. Giant spider, and he calls that spider Herman. He's talking to them to keep his sanity. He has somebody to talk to. He talks to the spider, he talks to the fly. It's caught in the web, and it's busy. He says, "Cut it out, Herman. You've eaten enough." He's telling the spider not to get the fly. As it reminds him, and then he starts talking to them. He talks to the spider and the fly. He says, "Remember the fly? Not the remake, but the original." And he goes, "Help me," and then he's a client of his. He says, "Magnum, you gotta help me Magnum, help me." And then he imagines the guy's got a fly head. He's hallucinating. He's dreaming. He imagines his client's got a fly head, and he's going, "Help me, Magnum, help me, help me." Carl Skinnick's always asking for my help, man. I got another letter from him, man. Look it. I keep getting letters from him. I got another letter from him. Look, he writes on the back of the envelope. I got 2 letters from him. There's another one from him. Look it. And he writes in a big letter. Look how big he writes Illinois, man. And he writes my zip code real big. I'm not against writing on envelope because I did it too. But, point is, he's always asked me to help him. And he's got to help himself, like I told him. You got to quit asking me to title his movies. And I told him, I wrote in our postcard, I said, you can find your partners that you speak so highly of, your quote partners, that you keep calling them your partners to sound professional, like you got all these partners helping you. Well, I told them, well, your partners that you speak so highly of, they should help you find our camcorder and VCR, and they should title your movies for you. Yeah, how about a Christmas present? Buy another VCR, buy another camcorder, instead of saying, I can't find another I'm talking to my friends on the phone. And so, ask them to help you find another camcorder and title your movies for you. If they're such good partners, as you say, quote, partners, they should help you. Don't write me and say, help me, David Rock Nelson. I'm over here in Des Plaines, Illinois. You're over there in New York, Ask them to help, you know what I mean? But their doctor, I love your doctor. He's doing a great job, man. He's helping you. But see, he's your doctor. He's not there to edit your movies. He's busy. But at least he's helping you get your movies on previews on the internet and stuff, and he's trying to help you get a distributor. That's nice of him to do that in his spare time. But he's busy. Don't ask him to title your movies, man. But you should ask your friends that you've known for years, your buddies, your friends that you call your partners that you see a lot. Those are the guys that should be helping you find another video camcorder and another VCR so you can edit your movies. Somebody lady was watching me when I was talking, and they're making comments, laughing. They don't understand, man. I'm saying important stuff here, and I don't like to lose my train of thought. I like to keep going, man. I don't like getting interrupted when I'm saying something good. Anyway, so I want to say, Richard Mogg, though, Kim, guy, draws on his envelope, writes me a nice letter here. Look at this. He writes me a nice letter right here. Look at, and he's got big letters, David Rock Nelson. If I can unfold it, come out of there. See, look, David Rock Nelson right there. See, to David Rock Nelson. And then he look a picture of Bela Dracula down there, who died the year I was born, 1956. By the way, my big 57th birthday is next Wednesday, the same birthday as Bruce Lee and Jimi Hendrix. Bruce Lee of Enter the Dragon and Kato from the Green Hornet TV show from the glorious 1960s. I grew up watching that. Anyway, so look at Richard Mogg. Please send me Conrad Brooks versus Werewolf and Vampire Woman, because he wants to see more of me and more of Janet. He says she's adorable. That's really nice. I told Janet that. She liked that. And look what he sends me, man. Right here in the envelope. He calls it the almighty dollar. Right in there, look at 60 stinking bucks, man. 60 stinking bucks. There's 320s, man. 320s. Look at that. So that's the rub in my critics' noses. Guys like, they gave me bad reviews. Like in alternative cinema, JR. JR Bookwater, you're a nice guy and all. But you used to give me bad reviews in your magazine. And complaining when I said I was on a Jon Stewart, you thought it was a big crock. You said you thought it was a bunch of baloney, basically, a crock, until you heard from Dan Roebuck. You called him a darn fine thespian. Yeah, well, I'm a darn fine thespian too, pal. And I love Dan Roebuck. Great guy, nice guy. I met him. He's a great, big fan of mine. But you're praising all these guys that are like shows like Matlock, 50 episodes, Fugitive and U.S. Marshal, sure. But what about the independent filmmakers like you, and you're putting us down, and we're doing the same thing you're doing. We're making independent films. That's what you're doing. And by the way, I haven't heard about you much lately, pal. I've been still cranking out my movies, and you're picking on me. Look, you know what? This shows you, man, that it pays to be the rock. It pays to stick with your dreams and not listen to critics like you guys when you say, why the F don't these wannabe hacks write, read, and practice their S word before releasing it to the public? Well, buddy, I did, and I'm making money off it, pal. And look, I got another sale from our good fiend, Gallagher. I almost called him Gallagher from, Huey Gallagher from Draculina magazine. He used to shoot down my movies too, and he gave good reviews to movies that were cruddy, where that were scuzzy, smutty, and then he gives bad reviews to good movies like mine that are good fun for the whole family. The whole family. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving, Gallagher, Huey like the duck at Draculina, and J.R. Bookwater. Jesus loves you, brother. And I want to say, too, and I got a check from, that's Gavin Callaghan from Florida. Look, 22 stinking bucks, man. And look, I got another check here from, this one's all the way from, this is from M. Mercia from Austin, Texas. Look at this, man. There it is, for 24 bucks. Paid the order of David Nelson for 24 bucks for Conrad Brooks versus Werewolf. Conrad Brooks versus Werewolf, pal. So that's 24 more. The 60 stinking bucks I got from Richard Mogg of Canada, and a $22 check from Gavin Callaghan. Gavin Callahan, as in Dirty Harry Callahan. Maybe he's related to Dirty Harry. And then also Mary Beth Mercia from Austin, Texas. That's Mary Beth Mercia from Austin, Texas. Big fan of mine. She saw my movies at Alamo Drafthouse Cinema last year, July 1st, 2012. So there, JR, all you critics that criticize me in alternative cinema, and Edwards, you're a nice guy too. I met JR, he's a nice guy, but you guys shut down my movies, pal. And you should have been supporting guys like me and praising us, because we're out there making movies with no money, hardly any money, just a couple of bucks for a blank tape. We showed you, man, and I'm showing you now. That's 5 total sales Brother, Vampire Woman counts as 2 sales because that's a 2-part DVD. That counts as 2 sales. It's a 2 full-length disc. That's my longest movie. And by the way, I want to say this. That is over $100. That's $60 plus from, my buddy from Canada, Richard, my new fiend, by the way. I just got to know him on the internet and Facebook. And you can fiend me on Facebook, by the way. David Rock Nelson on Facebook. Fiend me and become my fiend. See? Just like it says right there. David Rock Nelson, like Richard Marx says. Like it says on my shirt right there. See? David Rock Nelson is Horny Toad Monster. Horny Toad Man. But that's the movie I'm doing. They showed previews on WGN last year, in 2012. And this year they showed The Fishman, which was going to double bill with it. But anyway, I want to say this. So, I lost my train. I was talking, but I want to say this about... This shows you guys, man, that it pays to stick with your dreams. But if you add all this money together, it's $60 plus the 22 from Gavin from Florida, and also the $24 from Mary Beth Mercia from Austin, Texas. Add that all together, that comes to $106. $106. You deduct the postage. It costs like $8 to mail him his tapes, his DVDs last week. I mailed his tape, and Callahan cost like $2.15 about. $2.40 to mail 1 DVD. So, so minus about $12. 12 and a half, $13 total. So, I made a profit of that $95, man. $95 profit about, yeah. So that's pretty darn good. Not bad for the Edward of the 21st century and beyond, huh? And also, they call me I was given the name The Rock by my boxing coach. And they did 2 documentaries on me, too. And not bad for 56. I'm going to be 57 next week on Bruce Lee's birthday, November 27th. Same year Bela Lugosi died, 1956. That's the year I was born. I just want to make sure I got all my money here. Okay. Make sure I got all my money, because I'm going to go in here and buy me that DVD VCR combo unit with this money I made off my monster movie. I'm investing it. I'm investing the money, man, that you sent me. Where's my other $20? There, I got 20 more in here. There it is. Okay, good. Okay, Mug, I'm gonna buy a new DVD VCR combo unit with that money you gave me. It's for 49. It's not sold for 49 something. I need a DVD VCR combo unit. I hate to say goodbye to this money because it's a lot of cash, but I'm reinvesting it in, to help me make better movies. Because I need a VCR combo unit. Where is it? Oh, excuse me. It's over here somewhere. Where? There it is, down there. VCR, DVD VCR combo unit, right there. Gotta buy this with the money I made off your guys' movies. I mean, off my movies. The money I got paid from you guys for my movies. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab this one here. There we go. And this is where I got this little pocket camera, you see. Did they sell them down in here? Got in Big Lots. I got one. The camera I'm using now, I got for like $20 in there on sale. A little Emerson pocket camera. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm buying this with the money I made off my monster movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm David the Rock Nelson. I make monster movies.
I know, I've seen you before.
Oh yeah, nice meeting you, man. And there is 60 stinking bucks. But I got to give it to you the right way, man.
Okay.
I got to give it the right way to manage. See, nothing in my hand. See, look, nothing in my hand. 20, and there is, like Al Capone pulls it out of his pocket. Actually, it came out of this envelope from this guy from Canada. This is drawing of a mummy and a spider getting it. attacking a fly and his hand coming out of a puddle of blood there. Yeah, giant spider. That's how I pal Richard Mark from Canada ordered my movies.
That's awesome.
And I got this money order for one of them, and this money order from a guy from Florida. This one's from Austin, Texas. They ordered 2 more of my movies. Conrad Brooks versus the Werewolf. Yeah, so anyway, there's the cashola. And this guy even sent me a picture of Dracula, man. The David Rock Nelson. There's a picture of Bela Lugosi as Dracula. Pretty cool, huh? And there's the cashola. So is that, it's like 49 something, right?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Did you have a rewards card?
No. Nah. And you can fiend me on Facebook. Look for David Rock Nelson, just like it says right there. And you come, and I'll keep up keep you up on what I'm doing, my monster movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Put these checks on. I'm gonna cash those tomorrow. So I have some more cashola. Have a good time. I celebrate. Go have a couple beers, man. Have 2 brewskis. Get some Java over there at Starbucks. Whatever. Hang out with him, with the rich people at Starbucks. You know, the coffee snobs. You know, the people that have the fancy Java. Yeah. Because I'm moving up the big time. I can go to Starbucks now. Or Caribou Coffee. Yeah, okay. So anyway, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can put in one of those big ones. And I'm going to treat myself to Burger King over here. Yeah. Get my protein and my carbs from a couple dollar burgers and the barbecue burgers. And I'm going to have some nice hot Java. Dr. Suave Java. It's flown in. It's trucked in every morning from haunted Pontiac, Michigan by my pal Dr. Suave, Dave Piper, who brews it down this haunted laboratory dungeon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just mentioning that because I'm going to send him this video. I'm filming myself talking. Hey, I'll see you, man. Feed me on Facebook, David Rock Nelson. All right. Yeah. This will help me make my movies better. Yeah. And I'm going to celebrate Burger King, man. Okay. And wait for the bus. Yeah. It's going to take me to the store, Jewel. I'll get some munchies there with some of this money. I got some TV dinner tonight when I'm watching The Untouchables. And have one, and then also, well, when I'm watching TV, and I need one tonight, and then I need one late night, 11:30 when I'm watching Untouchables. Got some spaghetti and meatballs or something. And then, those TV dinners. And then also I got, or Murray Calendar, they make good ones. Or Lean Cuisine and the other one. Anyway, and I got to watch The Untouchables tonight, 11:30 on MeTV. I'm talking to my friends on the phone, sorry. I'm David Rock Nelson. I'm the guy that makes monster movies. Here, I'll give you my flyer here. That's me with Sven Gulli right there.